Welcome, folks, to the 8th oldest stadium in the country, Quat Hemingway, home of the Ole Miss Rebels, where folks have been shouting "Hotty Toddy" since the very early hours today. This is not your normal matchup, a battle of top 5 teams, 2 forces colliding here near the end of the season. Cannot wait for this one. Big playoff implications. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Longhorns will kick it away to start us off. This one will be fair caught. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. And they'll start off with a deep shot. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. First down here for this offense. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the first down.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
A completion makes it second down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down.
Boy, great job here by the quarterback to find the running back out of the backfield. That'll earn his team a new set of downs.
First and 10 now for the offense. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Toss play to the outside. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right here.
Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Defenses all around the country got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. He goes nowhere on 3rd and short. I don't think he got it.
Just not a lot of room there on the RPO on 3rd down for the offense. Give the defense a lot of credit. They sat back initially, and then they overcommitted to stop that running game, and it worked out.
On their own side of the 50, but they're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Well, the defense had everybody accounted for except the running back. You can really feel the quarterback having to work through his progressions. He came off his primary, finally finds the running back, and they pick up the first down.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Looking to scramble. On the run, he'll let it go. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway.
Well, here it is, opening drive of the game. You're just trying to find that rhythm, run the ball, a couple passes, and this one backfires. Poor decision by the quarterback. That's 100% on him, and this defense now gives their own offense great field position here to get points on the board.
They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Longhorns will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Receiver makes the grab. They stop him, but it's a first down. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. On First and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He lets it go on the move. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game. Longhorns getting set on first and 10. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Trying to create outside the pocket now. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36. The offense will set up on first and 10.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Pass hauled in inside the 15. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Texas. But they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT.
In the end zone.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring.
That makes the score. Texas 7.
Now they get set to kick it away.
Number 14, set to kick this one.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. And here's the handoff. Fighting him off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, there's that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Looks to the left for a quick throw, and is intercepted. Short return tackle at the 21, but that's a huge takeaway for this defense.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. QB to the tight end for a completion. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down. The Rebels come up to the line in the hurry-up. It's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
And Looking to throw now on first down. The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Won't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now. This should be the last play of the quarter. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. And he finds his tight end for the catch. He'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
Texas 14, Ole Miss 0.
First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Fires it to the wideout. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Just ran away from the defense.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
Extra point splits the uprights.
Ole Miss 7.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. There's contact on the throw. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. That play makes it 2nd and 10. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He's moving out of the pocket now. On the run, he's going to chuck it deep. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, what a play by this linebacker. That option play got to the outside. I thought they had a chance on the perimeter. But the speed and the awareness of that linebacker makes a huge play.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 8. Oh, it's snapped to the back. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
Gain sets up a 3rd down and goal from the 6. That's a design quarterback keeper. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas. Now they line up to kick the extra point.
In the end zone.
PAT is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7.
That makes the score. Texas 21.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Number 14 set to kick this one away.
And the kickoff will be returned. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
And your ultimate threat will take over.
And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? The shotgun running play call. Stopped short the marker after just a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Snags a quick throw. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And this time it's complete. But a huge hit by the linebacker. What a tackle. And the Rebels will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Looking to throw yet again. Launches downfield. He's got a man down the middle. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Rebels.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers and those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Fights through the tackler.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 2. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab behind the line. It's Foster. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. The Longhorns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
You know, on third down, the key to me is the offensive line, the pass protection, because you know that you're going to throw and the defense knows that you're going to throw. It's a matter of can you protect your quarterback and give him the time, and then can the receivers win on the outside? They're able to do that, move those sticks. It's a first down.
Longhorns pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. They'll run it here. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Longhorns will come to the line and crank up the tempo. Ball handed off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They're going to go for it, try to keep the drive going. 4th down and 7. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He's moving out of the pocket. And it's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. First down, looking to throw the ball. And the pass is incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They bring him down after a short gain there.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down to the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play. And the Rebels will line up to punt it away. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. The offense will go for it on this fourth down near midfield. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And he's brought down. A sack for the defense coming up big on this fourth down play.
Now, the quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still's got to take off or try to make a play. Instead, he's sacked, and it's a turnover on downs.
The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Spins away from defenders. Will he score here? And he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Texas, number 7, with the carry.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead.
That makes the score Texas 28, Ole Miss 14.
So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. And now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. He'll return it from inside the 5. The returner is brought down. Gets a start for the next drive.
And your Ole Miss Rebels will take over first and 10.
And the Rebels offense back out on the field. We'd expect a prudent decision here, backed up near their own end zone. Just run the clock out and get going for a big play downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He flips it to the back across the middle. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking right. This one caught. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. He's got some room and some blockers here. Tackled on the return, and that's how we'll end the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Rebels will kick this away to get the second half going.
Set to advance on the
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. The Longhorns offense takes the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Crosses the 10. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Texas.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
And the point after is right down the middle.
Ole Miss, 14.
Returner looking to make a play here. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
And your Ole Miss Rebels will take over 1st and 10.
And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. He'll take a deep shot here. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Looks left and finds his target there. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
As quarterbacks, when you see man-to-man coverage, before the ball's even snapped, you're looking for a matchup that you want to exploit and take advantage of. This time, he waits for the back to find that matchup with the linebacker, makes the throw, and picks up a first down.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Crossing the 40. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 33-yard line. This drive is going now.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Ball is incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Boy, this quarterback is living on the edge. Remember, he threw an interception in the last drive. Thought he might learn from that. Instead, he throws the ball right back into coverage. I thought he threw another pick. He better change the way he's playing.
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Gonna take it all the way in. Pick six. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Chris, that second-tier defender or linebacker sometimes can get lost in coverage. I don't know if the quarterback saw him. Quarterback threw it right to him, comes up with the interception, and then he has the speed to take it all the way to the house.
And they're able to tack on the extra point.
42, Ole Miss, 14.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16.
And your Ole Miss Rebels will take over 1st and 10.
And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick six last time out here. He's past the marker and still going. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Looking to throw it on first down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Defense makes the tackle, but that screen produces a pretty solid gain.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football on this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
He makes the grab. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
It's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. Forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Brings up second down.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
And you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Oh, man. For him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. Gets your hands a little shaky.
Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going. And the Rebels with first and 10 here. They're going to run it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Looking to pass here on second down. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Fires it. And the pass is incomplete on the final play of the third quarter. Final quarter coming up.
Texas 42, Ole Miss 14.
The offense looking for points here to begin the fourth quarter. Here's a field goal attempt. This will be a 45-yard attempt. And it's good.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They were up double digits at halftime, and they're just continuing to roll, building on the lead here in the second half. Caught quickly. Breaks out of the crowd into open space. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46. The Longhorns looking to run some tempo here. Another big play for this offense, Kirk. They are not throttling back here, even with a comfortable lead in the fourth quarter. Looking to throw it deep. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Texas. And the beatdown continues. But they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back.
49, Ole Miss 17.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Last possession produced a field goal. No doubt they're thinking touchdown this time. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Catch made on the left side.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Second down after that completion. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He stays alive. And the Rebels pick up enough yardage to get a first down.
I'd really like this call by this offense on 2nd and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
And it's complete downfield. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver. That is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often than not.
See what the call is on 1st and 10.
42, Spider.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And he finally steps out of bounds after a huge gain. It'll be first down and goal.
Hey, this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the 4th quarter. You're down big. But who knows? Make a big play. Try to get in the end zone. Maybe get an onside kick.
Direct snap to the back. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
You know, today's not been their day, but the thing you can always hang your hat on is these guys are still competing. They come up with a touchdown here late in the 4th quarter. You can use that as hopefully some momentum into next week.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. And he knocks it right through. Kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. The Longhorns offense takes the field. This has been a dominant performance so far, up double digits at the break, building on the lead here in the second half. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. Breaking free at the 35. Comes out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. This running game has been strong today.
I mean, it seems like every time this guy touches the ball, it's another big gain. This poor defense, it's just not been their day at all. What a dominant performance by this offense on the other hand.
They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block too.
Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
The sack on first down. It's 2nd down. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. running right through tacklers. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. The Longhorns will have 1st and 10 here.
Here we go.
Great move in the open field. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
Chris, I got to tell you, I didn't realize that this quarterback could do what he is doing today with his legs. I have all the respect in the world with how he can distribute the ball and throw the football. But, boy, he is putting on a display of running today.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. The shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. Touchdown, Longhorns. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
24.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. This thing is so out of hand, all you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for the wideout. And he's got it. Gets into space at the 50. It's a big gain across midfield all the way to the 39-yard line.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead, and I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Cannot escape it. Down he goes. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game.
He'll take a deep shot here. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
1st down, looking to throw the football. Catch made on the out route. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, these guys just won't let up. I mean, they already have this game out of reach. They have a big lead. They're still throwing the football and still just putting it on this defense every chance they get.
It's a quick grab. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28. Longhorns come to the line in the hurry-up.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long, over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
Penalty makes it 1st and long. And he drops back in the gun, trying to extend the play. And he's got his man open downfield. He has 1st down yardage at the 46. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. Touchdown, Texas. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
Set to kick it off.
He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team.
First and 10.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. Going the other way, can they stop him? And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. Solid return to set up his offense.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part...
Touchdown, Longhorns. And this one is getting ugly.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
So the win streak continues. Kirk, this team could have gone either way after that loss. They have regrouped and responded really well.
Yeah, I think it's important to reference that loss, Chris, from a few weeks ago, but that's now a distant memory. This team right now is firing on all cylinders, and it's going to be exciting to see how they close out the season and see if they can make a run and see if they can make it tough on the CFP committee on whether or not they get a shot.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.